All right, here's my Skiff 13. Took it out the other day for the first time. I bought this used, and I had a bunch of water in here, as high as, I mean, it would get almost as high as here. At times I was concerned water was going to back into the skiff. So what I learned was that these little original flappers here are terrible. I mean, look at that, it doesn't even close. So the water would just, whenever I would stop to fish, the water would just go constantly go in through there. So here's what I'm gonna do. I already took the metal plate off. Had to kind of force it off because it has these little tabs that dig into this. So I don't know that there's any way to get this out without beating it up. But I won't be needing it for the new, what do we call these things? Ball scuppers, 1 1/8 ball scupper. So it's a little bigger. I wish there was a smaller one. But honestly, at this point, what I want, I'm not going for aesthetics here. I'm going for something that's gonna work. I don't want water in the skiff. It weighs it down. It keeps your feet wet all day. And it is not, you should never have water in a boat. It's never a good idea. So my plan is, sorry, I gotta take this apart. See if I can hold this with my legs. So if you twist this off here, after you take the screw off, this part comes out. And you're left with this, which has a little rubber, a very thick rubber washer that has the groove here that the ball rests on when it's keeping the water from going in. So my plan is to center this as best as I can and use some marine caulk behind it, quite a bit of it, and pre-drill 4 little holes. And instead of screwing it onto the boat, I'm going to drill my hose and let it screw onto this plastic scupper that was already here with the Skiff. And then if you can see, there's a little gap. It's quite a gap's pretty big behind this. So my plan is to put a really thick, nice bead of caulk on there, and it's probably not gonna look the cleanest. But to be honest, right now, all I'm going for is, I just wanna prevent water from going into the skiff so that I can use it and be comfortable with it. So I'm not too concerned about how it's gonna look. This part sits under the water anyway. And the idea is, I do like the idea if I took on water onto the skiff, once I get underway, the water will most certainly come out through here. But with water in the skiff, I even ended up with quite a bit of water inside the boat. And these little skiffs don't come with a bilge pump, or at least this model did not. So that's the plan. So I'll do this install and then I'll show you guys what it ended up looking like. I don't think it's gonna look too bad as long as I can get a really neat caulk job on there. And like I said, I just want this to work. If it bothered me that much, I guess I could spray paint this whole thing black, tape it and spray paint it black afterwards. We'll see. Not sure if I want to go that far. Like I said, I'm more concerned about functionality than I am aesthetics at this point. All right, I'll keep you guys posted. Gotta go buy some screws and make sure I have enough caulk. I bought these on Amazon. So, I mean, the other option is, you know, I could try to dig this out to get a nice flush mount on here, and that would certainly look much better. But my concern is I don't have access to this from the inside. So if I rip this out, do I end up pulling it off of the hose that I'm assuming is connected to this scupper here. And I don't know that I want to find out. Yep. So I'll probably just do the surface mount. Try to get a good nice seal on there. And hopefully it'll work. It'll keep the water out. It'll keep it safe. All right, thanks for watching.